Okay, we are back with more Honkai Star Rail, and my golly, was getting this episode set up awful. I don't know what's been going on. So at one point, I have a Wavelength 3 Elgato, and ever since I installed the Wavelength program a little while back to try and get some better audio, and I really didn't like using it, so I deleted it. I uninstalled it. Ever since I uninstalled it, I have to spend like 5 minutes plugging in and unplugging my mic over and over again to actually get it to work. So it's very, very fun. Thank you, Elgato. End of the Eternal Freeze. All team members must be at a level greater or equal to 30. You must include Trailblazer. Okay, who's on the... I want to bring Bronya, because I'm sure... Do I yet? Do I? There might be a chance before the final fight to do it, because I think having Dawn right here makes more sense. Yeah, let's just go ahead and challenge. Yeah, challenge. Because we're here. We're going into the final fight. I'm so excited, dude. I'm so ready. Especially after, like, that last boss fight.
Freezing here. The blizzard's so fierce. How the power from the Trailblaze path isn't enough to stop the cold.
Oh, dude, this area...
getting closer to the Stellaron and the heart of the Eternal Freeze.
This area is so freaking cool. I just really love snowy aesthetic. So, like, being up here... It took so long getting ready today that my controller's dying now. Hey, God. But I love snowy aesthetics. Like, any game that has them, it's like, ooh, I am here for that. Please and thank you. Oh, my gosh. Okay, there we go. Oh, fuck. Cool horse guy. Oh, no. Wait. What can I investigate?
What is this? Oh, it's scary.
It's like an insect trapped in amber.
I bet the Antimatter Legion forces never thought they'd be swallowed up by the Eternal Freeze when they invaded this world. Even in the ice. Could these guys still be alive?
No, no. Want to defrost them and find out?
No, we've got enough on our plate.
Okay, okay. I'm a little surprised, like, why it's, like, even, like, mattering right now. The frozen remains of Void Rangers are scattered along the mountain path. Even the ruthless Antimatter Legion is helpless against the might of the Eternal Freeze. The Void Ranger remains are preserved remarkably well in the ice. You can't help but wonder if perhaps March 7th is right. Either way, you think that's best to not unfreeze them. Okay.
Architects built this?
Why are you up-jacketing me?
Buildings we saw in the city.
Does it look like the palm of a huge... If Cocolia threatens us by taking Bronya hostage...
We have to save her. The underworld. No. The entire planet relies on her.
Sustenance. What? Wait, what's the difference between this and a normal anchor? I can't click on it. I can't click on it. Oh, cool. Very awesome. Very poggerific. Are there no treasure chests around here? Come on. But, dude, the fact that I was just walking at a very, very, very normal pace, and the game still cuts itself off. Based. So good. Well done, everyone. No treasure chest up here? Doesn't look like it.
No. Do not resist, Bronya. Accept the common will.
No! I don't want this.
Look upon their promised future, Bronya. A world without poverty, without cold, without suffering. A world where people no longer have to pray like prisoners for survival. A world that we can guard for all eternity. 700 years ago, we tried and fought unceasingly, believing that the radiance of human nature could shepherd us towards rejuvenation. And to what end? A crushing defeat. Why, when faced with irrefutable strength, is our first thought always to resist? To cover our ears instead of hearing the call?
Cocolia, I love you, queen. Sorry, second queen. Himiko's always going to be number one. But, like, you're kind of starting to sound like a crazy person. You're starting to, just barely. This is the start of it. You haven't before, but up until now, but now you are, okay?
It is the conceit and cowardice entrenched in the depths of human nature. So difficult to efface. Cast them aside. Break free of the chains that bind you. The Stellaron will lead humanity to evolve, and they will.
Your brainwashing ends here, you witch!
Zila?
You came. I thought the blizzards had entombed you.
Why would you think that? We made it here just fine.
You wish. We're not going down before you do. Branya! I don't know what happened between you and them. Even if you explained it to me, I probably wouldn't understand all the crazy details.
At least she's honest.
There are two things I do know. One, these guys have come through hell to get here, to seal this Stellaron thing. And two, do you remember what I said? If anything happened to you, I'd save you.
Oh.
Do you understand? Even if the damage is done, even if you've completely forgotten our promise, then I'm just gonna have to knock you out and bring you back myself.
We need you.
Zila. All of you.
Finished? I think I've given you long enough.
So,
Bid farewell.
so are we gonna have to fight like a wave of enemies and then fight Cocolia? Is that how this is gonna go? Because this is seeming like she's just gonna be like, all right, time to beat y'all down, that kind of thing. But is she gonna
It's
summon
time I told
people?
you my other reason for bringing you here.
Mm-hmm.
I want to witness your choice. I have told you all the truths there are to tell. The deal with the Stellaron, the wish I made to it. There are no more secrets between us. Many years ago, the voice of the Stellaron sounded in my ears for the first time. I was no different from the previous generations of Guardians. I withdrew, refused to hear. I was as you are now, bitterly defending the Architect's so-called preservation.
Guys refuse to make any sound in bed while the Stellaron is in your ears. I messed up the joke. Hang on. Let's repeat the bit. Guys refuse to make any sound in bed while the Stellaron is in your girl's ear going like, take over the world.
My conviction was once steadfast, unparalleled. Until a sudden change arrived and threw everything into chaos. Another choice appeared before me. The subversion of the old order. And the welcoming of a new world. And compared to the illusory, ever more distant preservation, this was so tangible. I have agonized, long agonized over how to convey all this to you. Inevitably, the promised tomorrow will transpire. But if you were not there beside me to watch over that new world,
Yeah?
I would descend into torment, Branya. Enduring torment. Perhaps I should be thanking you, outsiders. The pressure you have imposed has at long last compelled me to confront my final weakness.
Always happy to help.
Branya, throughout your life, I have never forced you to submit to my will. You have always, will always have a choice. As then, so now. Choose, my daughter.
Madam Cocolia, I am grateful to you for raising me and for allowing me the privilege of choice.
Cocolia, this is bad. This is bad. She's not on your side. That is how someone starts off an apology. Being like, I'm against you. You gotta do something. Get her back with you.
I am sorry, Mother. On this, our final occasion, I cannot stand with you. You say that conceit and cowardice lie in the depths of human nature. Perhaps you're right. Desperation sheds light on the darkest recesses of the heart. What about those simply struggling for survival, fighting for something better? I've witnessed their light on the front lines, in the underworld, in places you have overlooked. Our ancestors built the city, striving in the bitter snow to prolong our civilization. Even if this world is doomed to fall apart, we should allow humanity to pave the way to its final outcome. Not hand over our fate to the seed of ruin. We are guardians, Mother, chosen from among the masses. Our duty is to preserve the world built by humanity. We are not gods. We are not arbiters. You seek to crush human nature underfoot while masquerading as an arbiter and a god. I cannot let you.
So, this is your choice. I understand, Bronya.
Hello, X button. X button. Hello? Hello? Okay, there we go.
Such a pity that you will never see that resplendent world. Unable to free yourself from the shackles of your mind. You know what? You were supposed to be the mother of the new world.
So, when you said that you were going to respect her choice either way, that was a lie. She's a liar. But you know what? It's fine, because I can fix her.
The ground, it's shaking. What's happening?
Let's be honest, I'm not going to fix her. I accept her how she is.
That sign.
The fate of this city, of Belobog, is sealed. Its future will unfold in our
Wait, is she actually about to transform? I know I was saying the whole bit like the entire time, like, oh, we're going to fight Cocolia under a god form or whatever. Is she actually about to?
You will become the foundation of the new world.
Personally, I make for bad foundation. Every house ever built on me collapses. I'm sorry.
You must break the mold to build the new. The Supreme Guardian.
Oh, she's so cool.
Rise, engine of creation.
What? What?
It's one of the Architect's ancient machines. Watch out, all of you.
We're fighting a giant hand. Oh. Oh no, we're fighting a big boy. Oh no, we're fighting. We're fighting the biggest boy.
1,000 times bigger than Svarog.
Oh, he's just gonna hang out in the back. Oh no, this is so much more scary than when I thought we were just beating up a hand. I legitimately thought it was just gonna be like a hand comes out of the ground and like it's just gonna be Cocolia the hand. I did not see this one coming at all. I'm gonna be honest. Bonk, bonk. Yeah, let's just take this as a sweet, sexy, succulent. I was about to say chance, but then I tried to think of like an S word that also says chance. I can't think of one off the top of my head. I can't think of though. I'm such a fraud. Okay. Shield time. Guess who has to get the shield first because he's a soft, succulent, supple boy.
Let's go.
I should have said sun. The sun was right there. Oh. Focus, charge, attack. Oh, for everyone? That's not fair. I don't have anyone who... Wait, what? Hey, March.
We have to stop it.
You want to counterattack the robot? Please?
Here comes the medicine. Thanks a lot.
Carol burst sounds so pleasant. It sounds like you're out on Christmas trying to cheer people up. My favorite thing about Christmas carolers is I don't know anyone who actually enjoys getting caroled at. Because it always catches you by surprise. It's always like, oh, someone's at the door. What's this all about? And then you go to answer it, and now it's like, well, I guess I'm here for a full chorus. You know what I mean? Iridescent beam. Oh, stop being so pretty. Oh, gosh, this is... This is so cool. This is so rad.
Time for a shot.
Normally when the giant robot comes out, that's when things get like
See? Never heard
a
of
little stupid. Is that fair to say? When you go from like fantasy, like I guess this is sci-fi already. When you go from like smaller scaled stuff and then the giant robot just kind of comes out of nowhere, it's like stupid. It's kind of silly and dumb. But this is very cool. Bonk. I'm gonna hit you, and because the unfreezing will kill you, and then yeah, let's just go like that. God, this is so cool.
How can we bring a giant like this down?
I don't know. Is Sampo gonna do it? Did Sampo follow us in? Cause
Naughty children.
oh, energy restoration. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate. Let's just go like this, yeah, because we're not really in danger yet. And then, yeah, we can use March to finish. Oh, never mind. I thought I still had a little bit left. Okay. Right off the bat. I mean, I probably shouldn't have done this. Fleeting Gilded Spikes.
You can't run.
the truth of life and death.
Yeah, let's just try and get her down before she can start applying rules to us. Because if she ever hits us with the no skills, brother, that's gonna suck. So yeah, let's also just go like this. Ow.
Rules are made to be
And then how's everyone looking on HP right now? We shouldn't be bad. I think it's worth it to use her thing now so we can start getting it charged back up before we go into like the real big fight against the robot and Cocolia. And so then it can, just because we also just need the health right now. And this way she also doesn't need to use a skill, and we can use skills with the other characters, and so on and so forth. I have 1,000 HP. Good lord, I'm so busted.
My turn.
Okay, yeah, you. There we go. And it also helps us not have to use Natasha's skills. So that we can keep saving up on points. Also, the soundtrack is going so hard right now. The soundtrack's going so hard. Bonk, please go down. Oh my gosh.
Time for a nap.
Bonk. Fleeting punishment? What? What do you mean? What does that mean? How dare you do that to my girl?
I told ya I could fight.
Let's go ahead and go like, yeah, that. I click square, and I love that you can hold it to sort of like not commit to your bits and everything, because that would have been really bad. Oh gosh, darn it, she's back. Good lord, her thighs are as thick as my head.
Naughty children.
I'm sorry.
All back.
I'm sorry. The Kang Shadow lost 1 stack of Gauge Recollection. Okay. Shield March. Yeah. There we go. Bonk! Oh! I thought we could get her. Listen, it's not my fault. They brought out the witch and Cocolia in the same fight. It's like, what was I supposed to do about it? Oh my gosh, it's so cool, and we're getting so many actual like cutscenes going. Oh, is it Sampo? Is it Clara and Svarog? If I just guess is it Oleg? Is it Hook? Just guess every character. I'll be right eventually. But obviously that one was Svarog. Oh wait, it's Himiko? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize it was you, my queen.
Himiko, you finally spared a thought for us.
What are you talking about? Weldon, I've been up on this thing you the time. You've got quite the trailblazing mission on your hands. So, how did that guy work? Or, importantly, how do you stop him from working? Over to you guys, I guess.
Oh, we're parkouring? Oh my gosh, look at that. That POV shot was insane. Okay, well.
Grab hold of me!
Whoa, why is she like the coolest person ever? I did not know she could do any of those moves. What the freak? Also, yeah, we kind of forgot about the robot's big strength of it can just kind of stand up and then we fall. Or it can just kind of move and then we have nothing to go off of. Oh, is that Dawn? Oh, let's go. Everyone's boosting us up here. Oh, do I have to 1v1 her?
Behold, the power granted by them.
Oh, God.
Listen to the power surge. Sing!
Guys, how am I not supposed to simp?
Sauron's promise is the only hope for this world.
I just want her to win at this point.
Dispelled the Antimatter Legion 700 years ago. So too will it wipe you from the face of this world.
But also, she just looks so cool. Also, why am I not strong against her? Why would you not do that for me, game? Ya dicks? Oh, are my allies gonna join me over the course of the fight? Maybe, probably. She does look so cool. I am such a big fan of like space aesthetics being in things like this little side tangent before we really get into the cooking of the fight. But in a D&D campaign that I run, two of my players got like bonded with two gods, one that represents the sun and one that represents the moon. And they both get like they constantly call them Super Saiyan forms. I'm like, I guess this works. It's just like a powered up form where they're like drawing on the god's powers. And it gave them little like design changes when they do it. And one of them, the one bonded with the moon, has angel wings, and so obviously their wings have to turn into like big like very like night sky, like the night sky is like being imprinted onto their wings, and it's like so cool. I love this aesthetic so much, along with like all the ice. Like y'all know from how like I was talking about like on Japard and on Cocolia. Also, we did 1% damage. Okay, yeah, no, we definitely need our allies to come in, otherwise we just lose. I really, really like the ice aesthetic on all of the characters that like are infected by it. So like this is just this is just gonna be me just like loving her design. But I'm also such a big fan of like a lot of things that can just like flow on people. So this really is everything I could ask for in a design. Obviously not everything, but this is a design made for me. Also, Harbinger of Annihilation, you're not annihilating me, right? Right, Cocolia? Right? Mother of Deception? Dog, the game just called you a liar. I'm dead.
Humanity, so weak and foolish, always overestimating their abilities. Let me bestow upon you despair.
That is not the feeling you're giving me. Oh, shoot! Hey, guys! I lost the 1v1. Did someone catch us? What's going on?
Is this the universe? But I was fighting Cocolia. Why am I here? The last time I came here, I drew Nanook's gaze. Could it be?
This is like the one time I wish the mission thing wasn't on screen. Just to like really like put down the UI. But this looks so freaking, oh, the effects when you walk. This game was like made for my like aesthetic sensibilities. Cause
Commercial district has fallen. We've transferred the residents to the outer municipal districts for the time being. The garrison lost 26 fighters. But
Go on, Japard.
I'm not sure that they're dead. I saw their broken figures lingering in the fragmentum. What happened back there defied all reason. It was madness. continues.
I know well the consequences, Japard. You may leave.
Why do you hesitate, Cocolia? Isn't this what you've always been hoping for? Get out of this cage and take a look at the city. What is there to lose? The efforts of our predecessors, their unfinished research. We can finally see them come to fruition. Give me some soldiers and I'll locate the Stellaron and find out how to save our world.
You need to come to your senses, Serval.
Come to my senses? What are you...
Guards! Miss Serval is tired. Take her to rest. Sequester her lab and detain the researchers. Their work is illegal.
Why, Cocolia? Why have you grown so cold?
Serval Landau, you were my most cherished friend.
Madam Cocolia, the monsters are surging this way. It's too dangerous here.
Foolish. Weak.
What? Madam, what are you saying?
Only I can understand. They have eyes that do not see, ears that do not hear. Feast on their willful ignorance! Absolve them of their stupidity and fear!
Sorry I haven't talked in a while. I just realized I hadn't. I just got so into the... Who's that?
Fragmentum corrosion has already spread to the underworld. How will those below ground fend for themselves if we withdraw every guard?
The automatons will ensure their safety. The most important defensive position is here on the surface. If our lines crumble, the underground will vanish in an instant. Our defenses here must be maintained at all costs. These are the choices we make, Branya. As a leader, you must harbor the courage and foresight to choose. You, me, and every Silver Main Guard in the city, all of us must carry out a higher mission. There will come a day when you must make your own choice. Do you understand?
Higher mission?
It is too early, Branya. Still too early. You will understand when the time is right.
Who the freak are you? That's when it turns out that this one's Hook. Oh no.
The city is drowning in tears. The power of the preservation is fading.
Is that Aya from Fate?
We could not defy the will of the Stellaron after all.
Cocolia abandoned preservation.
Yes. But we have no right to judge. The fragmentum had been expanding for the past 700 years. There is no faith nor wealth left for our successors. Only despair. To see the home we
Then let others carry on the will of preservation.
You are but a stranger to us. And yet you seek to bond your destiny to ours. So be it. What is there to lose when so much has already been lost? Touch the light of the amber, trailblazer. See if your will can attract their gaze.
I'm not gonna lie. I like to feel like I'm very honest in a lot of these. I feel like I'm slowly kind of losing the plot. I don't feel like they're doing a bad job of explaining. I feel like I've just kind of like lost a little bit of like what's happening, I guess. And it's hard to explain because it's hard to explain like what I oh well, everything was flickering out bad. It's hard to explain exactly like what I mean by that, because if I don't understand it, I'm like, how do I explain what I don't understand? Also, is this a new weapon for us? That was adorable, March. Oh my gosh. Oh, let's go. I'm gonna so win this 1v1. Oh my gosh, I'm so ready to win now.
It can't be.
The will of preservation has made its choice.
Nothing of the plight of this world. Nothing of the wait for its final end.
Even if we are doomed to destruction, we will go bravely, walking hand in hand into the darkness. No, that end won't come to pass while we're around.
Oh, the full squad's here. Oh, trial? I got stronger too. My stats are higher. A teammate is currently being locked on. Please use DB's skill. The new skill can taunt enemies and draw attacks from Cocolia.
End the week.
Do I also get like some kind of counter? And I have charges now. Dude, this OST is insane. This feels like I know it's the final fight, but this song feels like the most final fight song. Like, oh my gosh, I'm getting so into it. Wait, so Magma Will. When there are 4 or more stacks of Magma Will, enhances basic attacks. Hang on, so R2. 60%. Okay, so we have fire damage now. Ever Burning Amber. Increases the Trailblazer's damage reduction by 44%. Gains 1 stack of Magma Will. Okay, so there's no, like, counter to it. Apply shield to all allies. That absorbs damage equal to... That's just a passive. That's just what we passively have. After using technique at the start of the next battle, gains a shield that absorbs... This is such a defensive build right now, and I'm so here for it. Okay, yeah, let's go. Because, like, I think what I'm getting a little lost on was, like... I don't know, how do I explain this? Oh my gosh. I don't know, but the music swelling is like getting my emotions going, and then like her design and like how epic like the scenery is. Like we're fighting on top of a giant robot built by the architects from like forever and a half ago. Like it is literally the past of this world rearing up, because like I don't know, it's so good. Can she add... I want to check if she can add her shield to mine.
Will I give you a present?
Or if it replaces it. It adds to it. Oh my gosh.
I try hard sometimes.
That's so good. It's good because it feels like a horizontal upgrade. Like it doesn't feel like we got like infinitely like more powerful or anything, but it feels like we got like... I don't know. Like it's not, I guess, like not an upgrade necessarily.
Again.
But it's just like a very... I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to put it. Magma will is accumulated when DB is attacked. Consume 4 stacks of magma will to enhance basic attack. Oh! Oh, that is so cool. Oh my gosh.
My turn.
I mean, everyone has a little bit of a shield. Let's go ahead and put this on you, because I don't have a taunt up right now, so I don't want to do that. Okay, yeah, Natasha, go. Heartless Annihilator called. Why is this actually like the coolest, like, one of the coolest final fights ever? Oh? Oh my gosh, I didn't even think of that. The engine of creation is activated. Use it to destroy the lance of the eternal freeze. Almost 3,000 damage. And allies target actions can charge the engine of creation to unleash preservation's creation wrath. Again, this is like genuinely one of the coolest final fights in like a RPG. This is so freaking cool. Okay, now that that's on me though, let me go like this. And then I'll use my next turn, because hang on. Deals fire damage to all enemies and enhances the user's next basic attack. Yeah, I'll just do it now. Yeah. Owie. Me and Mart. Whoa, whoa! I didn't even notice the art. I didn't even notice the art. Hang on, can I look at that? Is there a way to look at my art? Because I have everyone around. That, like, dude, that's so cool.
Flaming lance, forward!
I feel like this is the peak of the story. I feel like it's not gonna get better than this, right? Right?
Savor the vigor.
Okay, yeah. I'm just trying to think of like what other like ways I should do with my strategy right now, but I feel like this is just the best way to do it, right? Right? Blast. Oh! Get him! Get him! Almost 2,000 damage just to her.
I could fight.
I did think for a second that like maybe I should hold on to it for like her buddies to come back, but I think just using it as soon as you get it is like great.
Try that again.
No, using the big robot on our side is better than I thought it was when I was thinking about it on her side. Because we're using the point, which is such a dumb thing to say. But like it's preservation. It's the the architecture of the past, like made these things obviously to like preserve the future. And that, again, preservation is. Oh, I knocked over my cup. Good thing it's a good solid lid, so nothing came out. So we're using the very thing that Cocolia abandoned to bring her down. It's so good. The only part I'm getting a little confused by is like how like I guess like the functionality of like the universe works, like the difference between preservation and the Stellarons and everything like that. Like in my head, I think I conflated those two things as being like the same thing, so I really wasn't sure, but it definitely isn't. So does any skill, including ultimates, like increase the robo gauge?
Clemency?
No. And I feel like, I don't know. I'm also struggling like to determine how much of this is Cocolia's own will versus being the will of the Stellaron. Because the way I was taking it, again, just my own interpretation of the story, because that's what we do here. The way I've interpreted everything is Cocolia used to be this like incredible, great, wonderful leader. And then I'm just doing this in case she does like some kind of AoE attack. I don't want Natasha to go down.
Just a little something.
but it was her fear of losing everything that's driven her to this point, and she felt like preservation itself wasn't enough to exist. But instead of actually being the guardian, someone who like protects and helps life move on into the future, instead Cocolia almost became like Cocolia and the Stellaron, I should say, essentially became like a blanket smothering. I was about to try to sound poetic. She became like a blanket, like smothering the flames of humanity, smothering them, like even the people, like whether you be in the underground or you be in the overworld. She's just smothering the futures of everyone through everything that's happening with the Fragmentum. And I feel like I'm a little lost on how the Fragmentum works. So it's sort of like, the thing I feel lost on is like kind of like world buildy stuff, I should say. And dude, even the skills I feel like are playing into it that I have. And that like I wanted to take in all of the art right there, but I failed to. Even the skills I feel like play into it, because preservation's point, as far as from what I can tell, is to protect, to be a shield. So we've taken on that role through accepting preservation. But Cocolia, to use like the blanket and like the smothering of the flame analogy, she became like a storm that's just determined to like freeze the world over, to create something that'll last regardless of whether it's really like a living, breathing world anymore. Whereas we've become the shield that'll protect humanity so it can walk into the future, even if it's a future that will come to an end, that it's doomed. It is a future that the people themselves are choosing. And we're here to make sure that they can still make that choice instead of doing what Cocolia is doing and taking that choice away from everyone. So good. So, and this is just like, again, like my very, very like base understanding of what's happening. Because again, I do feel like I've been a little lost in the sauce, just a little bit. Like not enough to like I feel like I don't understand at all what's happening. Granted, someone in the comments might be like, "Hey, dog, you're actually a fucking idiot. That's not what's happening at all. Stupid." In which case, fair enough. Fair enough. Also, I'm trying to script this so hard, so then I'm the one who finishes this. Ooh, I might not. Go! Go! We did it! Oh, wait, that was her. Oh, that was her first life bar. I didn't even notice the life bars at the top. It's been so long since we... Oh, and now she has cool effects. Oh, no. And he's sealed? Oh my gosh, even her skills... This might be me genuinely looking too deeply into things. It probably is. But even her abilities of, like, locking people down... It's like, but that's like what she's like trying to do, man. I don't know. I feel like I'm looking too hard into things at this point. I'm like attaching meaning that isn't there, but at the same time, I can interpret things however I so desire, and that is what I'm feeling right now. Also, he's dealing less damage.
The power of the Stellaron is with me. You are but cinders of the old world, soon to become ashes. The architect.
Last choir of Genesis? This song's so hype. The lyrics being added in the final hour. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I've been kind of pulling my punches because I was like, we're kind of just like kicking her teeth in without it being a fight. I was in a way throwing for content. I was scripting it for content. Oh, dude, the guitar. Oh, dude, the guitar. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dude, that art, it gets me in the feeling. I love stuff like that. I like the ghosts of like the people that like have fought alongside us to get us here being in the back. Dude, this story was made for me. Everything about this game was made for me specifically. And I feel so represented. I feel so seen. I feel so loved. Oh. Everything about it. Okay. What? Let's go! Going from like the epic like not orchestral but like epic godly feeling music into like this feels like it could be like a Sonic Frontier song, does it not? I kind of feel like it does, which is like the Sonic Frontier soundtrack, specifically like the Titan boss fights, all the lyric songs, I guess I should say, were made for me. Okay. I'm gonna redo it on March. I can take the hit. I can take anything Cocolia gives me. Also, Cocolia, she was made just for me. She went from being exactly my type into exactly my type. Anyways, beams aside, no. Okay, but yeah, no, it's been so long since we had like the 2 health bars. I kind of forgot about that. So yeah, that's why I've been pulling the punches. Also, the names go so hard. Gosh, this game's so good. But it's making me sad because I've heard mostly bad things. Oh! Dawn, buddy, best bud, please don't die on me.
Right there while I give you a present.
Okay, Fister. Oh! Elbow deep. Okay. Do I? No, I'm gonna break her. I was about to ask, should I taunt her to make sure all attacks can stay away from Dawn while I get him healed up? But no, I don't think so. Okay, we're close. Only one left after this, right? Oh, fuck. Okay, well, we can't heal. March, please. Creation's Prelude. We need to get that shield on Natasha. Dude, I love my new art. I love that I'm saying mine as if I am the character. But you know what? That's what I always do, though. I feel like that's what I always do. Okay. Dawn, sick 'em! Do, badooshk. Okay. Also, this sounds so stupid. It took till now for me to realize how big she is. That she's like twice the size she was before. I don't know why it took me so long to realize that, but it did. Also, I'm just gonna use this now because I think Dawn would have lived anyways, but like he would have lived on like a tiny little itty bitty baby scrap, and I don't want that. Dude, I hope that this doesn't get me copyrighted. I need, because here's the thing. I'm not doing what I want to do with other videos where I'm keeping a lot of the footage on my, like the raw footage on my computer, because I don't have any space on my computer right now. I'm editing these and then instantly uploading these and then deleting all the raw footage and the videos themselves off of my computer. Oh, the song. I need March to have the shield. I'm sorry. I feel so bad whenever I say that Dawn isn't as important, but it's just like the truth. Because he doesn't have the type advantage in any of these fights. Or in this fight specifically. Oh, battle over. Oh, we did it.
It's over. Mother, did you wake up from that dream? Wow, that was a tough trailblazing expedition. We made it! But, what are we gonna do with the Stellaron? It's usually Mr. Yang who handles it.
I've informed Himiko and Mr. Yang already. They'll seal the Stellaron.
Nice! The crisis on this world is basically over, right?
Yeah, so I have all the emotional turmoil. Can we not be a little bit more sensitive to Bronya right now?
The storm still rages on. Now that the Stellaron is sealed,
the eternal freeze will slowly recede. Fragmentum won't aggressively expand anymore, but nor will it disappear. Eurilo 6 has a chance to return to life, but it will take time. It will depend on the efforts of the people here.
Thank you. All of you.
I'm so tempted to pick this, but the moment's way too serious and I'm way too into it. What do you want to do now?
This victory is only the beginning for Belobog. There is still much to do. The people will have felt the effects of the engine of creation. There are so many questions to answer, so many truths to reveal. I don't know whether I can get the people to accept all this.
Tell everyone the truth.
Can I really do that? Tell everyone about Mother's true motives? About a lie perpetrated for 700 years?
No. No. No way.
Oh?
Seela,
I don't know how to explain it, but I don't think there's any other way. In the underworld, we tell the kids, things will be better tomorrow. Everyone knows it's a lie, but it gets them to sleep with some hope. Can you imagine the consequences if we told the people what happened here? They'd be devastated. If we can't trust the Guardians, who or what can we trust?
You know what? She makes a based point for lying.
Mother died to preserve Belobog. What? The visitors from beyond the sky told her the secret of the Stellaron. She knew that Alyssa Rand, the first Supreme Guardian, had failed to destroy it. And yet, she decided to challenge its power. A power beyond human comprehension. Supreme Guardian Cocolia sacrificed herself to dispel the dark clouds enveloping this city.
This is gonna sound awful of me. I noticed the chest in the background, and it was I got so distracted for a second. This is why you can't play Baldur's Gate with me. The amount of times I get myself, even with a character with super duper high strength, which is what I played, the amount of times I get slowed down to a crawl and have to teleport back to a shop to sell things at because I legitimately pick up every single item that is available in the game. We never once struggled for food or money.
From here on out, that's the truth the world will hear. What do you think?
It keeps the hope of preservation alive, at least.
It's logical, and hard to disprove.
Why do we have to lie? I'm abstaining. I like telling the truth. But I get what you're trying to do.
Agreed. Let's use this version.
Thank you for understanding. For many people, Mother was an outstanding guardian. The whole truth will live on in my mind. All the mistakes, madness, evil, dreams therein. I will be the one to carry that burden. Now, I must take over the duties of the Supreme Guardian and discard my naive fantasies.
Hug her, kiss her,
I'm
be there for
sorry,
her.
Seela. Please, protect this secret with me till the end of our lives.
Say no more. I know what to do.
Thank you. Well then, as promised, let's start rebuilding the bridge between the overworld and the underworld. Seela, can you tell everyone in the underworld that the Stellaron has been sealed? And tell them the blockade will soon be over, and they will breathe freely again soon.
Of course. Leave it to me. Nat's probably getting anxious about the delay.
While you do that, I'll head back to the
administrative district. I need to tell Jabard and Serve.
Are you okay?
Oh no.
What's wrong, Branya? Do you feel sick?
I'm fine. I need to hurry.
She's exhausted. Quick, we need to think of something. You, help me out here.
Don't call me you. We'll go to the underground and pass on the message.
Right. I almost forgot. You're still wanted by the guards. I might be an underworlder, but at least I don't stand out as much as you guys. That's settled then. I'll leave that to you. Remember to keep the secret. For Brun... No. For Belobog's sake.
So, wanna tell us what happened back there? Don't think you can just reappear on the battlefield with a cool weapon in your hands and start the story.
How about we talk about this on the way back to the underworld so we can get Bronya taken care of? How about that? I saw Quaploth, the preservation. That's the second time I've sacrificed myself for you, March. All of a sudden, I was infused with the great and terrible power.
You drew the Amber Lord's gaze? Right at that moment? That's too much of a coincidence.
I hope this isn't them trying to lampshade it and they actually have an explanation for why it happened.
She probably doesn't know what happened either. This wouldn't be the first time. Something similar happened when we faced the Doomsday Beast on the space station. Remember that glance from Nanook? Originally, we thought it was because the Stellaron was linked to the destruction. But now it seems to be more than that. We might need to speak with Mr. Yang to understand what's going on. Let's focus on the business at hand first. We shouldn't disrupt Himiko and Mr. Yang while they're dealing with the Stellaron. Let's talk once we're back on the Express.
You're right. We need to finish what we started. Let's hurry up and find Natasha.
Yes, yes, let's do that. Look at that. All of the people of Yarilo. No, I guess not all of the people, but like the main people of Yarilo 6. That's so cool. That's such a rad art. Oh my gosh. And that is so Aya coded. Like objectively. Oh. Characters? Oh, we can change what we have. Destruction. Preservation. Wait, what? Harmony? Wait, what? What is this? Increases the break effect of all allies. Causes all allies to generate super break damage. Collective shield. Has 2 attack states. This unit can heal all allies during exploration. The freak is this? I guess not. I guess I don't want to open it early, right? I don't know. Yeah, sure. Let's play in this for a little while. Some characters switch to a different path. Their light cones and relics will be independent of each path. Oh, that's weird. That's really weird. Mostly because I don't have that many good light cones. So that kind of sucks. But I'm preservation, right? Light cone ability. Not the path of nihility. When the wearer unleashes their ultimate, they restore 18% of their maximum HP. I guess I'll put that one on for right now. Oh, and I have to... Okay. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Oh, gosh darn it.
Are you alright? Are you hurt anywhere? Do you feel dizzy, tired, or...
I don't know, Zila. I feel cold all over.
No, dude, please don't tell me that Bronya's gonna die.
This place is freezing.
Oh, let's get out of here before you catch a cold too.
Hopefully it's just
Don't
that.
worry. I'm a tough cookie. Here, hold on to me.
Oh, I didn't mean to skip it. Gosh darn it. All right, what level are you? 41. No, yeah, let's just get out of here. And I'm just gonna walk back. What is? Oh, that's cool. The tertiary power. That's really cool. Okay, yeah, that was what it was talking about in the screen of like we can heal. That's it's talking about our technique, obviously, and then we can do that. I mostly wanted to run back just to check if there was like anything, like any story stuff that would happen. I don't think there is. But it's worth checking anyways, you know? Okay, so let's go ahead and go to navigation. Where are we going? Boulder Town. Right there. Awesome. But I also think I forgot... Oh.
Big crowd around the clinic.
Where to now?
Do you think they felt the effects of the battle just now? Let's go ask around. Natasha, Oleg. Hope you didn't have to wait too long.
Oh, it's them.
You kids move fast. By
Oh.
the look on your faces, I assume you come bearing good news.
Oleg moved his mouth. That's crazy. That's how you know that this is the climax.
You bet. You might not believe this, but we summoned up all our strength and then... maybe she should do the talking. I'm no good at serious stuff. I'll probably say something I'll regret.
Do you feel like recounting the story, Don?
The Supreme Guardian sacrificed herself to seal the Stellaron. We were there at the fight. We witnessed everything.
Sacrificed herself, huh? Sure, yeah, that's the whole
March,
story.
shut up. Don't out us right now. Just because you don't want to lie doesn't mean you need to out the liars.
Cocolia. In order to save Belobog, she... I see.
So the massive tremors we felt earlier were a result of the battle, right?
Yes, it was a hard-won victory.
Thank you. I can't even imagine what you've been through up there. I'm just glad everything turned out all right. Oh, what about Zila?
Don't worry, she's all right. It took a big toll on Branya, so Zila took her over to the guards.
Oh, I thought we were bringing Bronya down here to Natasha to get
So glad
looked
you're
at.
all okay.
Now that Cocolia's no more, I guess our Silvermane girl is about to become the next Supreme Guardian? She sees things through and doesn't go back on her word. The underworld will thrive again under her watch.
Oh, we brought you a message from Branya. The blockade will soon be lifted. The people of the underworld will breathe freely.
Breathe freely. That's been our wish all along. March, Donhung, and you, can I ask for your help again? I want to get this news out to everyone. It'll lift their spirits and bring them hope.
Count us in.
Thank you. Choose whoever you like. Wildfire will take care of the rest.
We've gotten to know a lot of underworlders. Who do you think we should start with?
Let's start with Gertie.
Roger that. You can leave the rest to us. If everything goes smoothly, this should be Wildfire's final mission.
I don't trust Hook. She's up to something. that's what I'm not telling her.
Hurry! I hope nothing's happened at the hotel.
We should take a look. Maybe we can help.
What? There can't be more. There can't be more stuff happening. You can't have stuff that happen after you fight the god. That's not how this works. That's the climax. It's done. It's over. This is the falling action. Nothing else is going wrong. Elaine, diligent digger. What do you have to say? Can't believe I finished work early today. Gotta find something to do. I heard all meat has risen in price recently. It'd be a day well spent if I could catch a few. Early day off? Did I say that loud? Sorry, we finished early today. Everyone's left. Or have we met before? I don't seem to remember. I saved you from the great mine. I remember now. Sorry, I have poor vision. I can't believe I didn't recognize the person who saved my life. Isn't that what glasses are for? Excuse me. I understand that very well. I was so lucky to be saved by you in the great mine, or my entire savings would have been taken away by those tramps. The dogs? Well, I don't know. I don't think there are signs of Olm activities right now. Is there anything else you want to chat about? I think I'm good. Hey, did the Olm come out? Sorry, I have to go get my net. Excuse me. Oh, hello. What is? There's so much going on. There's so much going on. Hello, Antonia. How's it going? Can't you say I'm busy? Spit it out and stop bothering me. I forgot she was a bit. It's you again. The last time we met, I left in a hurry. I never got a chance to thank you. I'd like to introduce myself again. I'm Antonia, the developer responsible for the Great Mine and supervisor for the mining teams. As you saw in the mine, a lot of people in the underground count on me to make a living. Don't you need to supervise the miners? The team leaders are responsible for supervision. My job is to coordinate personnel and arrange schedules. Work schedules. My presence down in the mines will only hinder the miners' work. Why make everyone uncomfortable? By the way, I heard that you were working for Wildfire. A kind reminder for you. Look, Drew takes care of their own, but their pockets aren't deep. Feel free to come to me when you have financial problems. I heard you were looking for me. Did we? Let's see. Oh, yes, there is something that I could use your help. An elderly minecart operator intends to retire, but he's not really hitting it off with his current apprentice. I guess you already know what I'm getting at. If the apprentice can't complete his training, then the master won't be able to retire in peace. So I'd like to ask you to, assist the instructor for the not-so-bright assistant. I know just the man for this. His name is Sampo. Huh? No way. He'd be nothing but trouble. Relax, though. The title as assistant instructor doesn't actually require much technical know-how. The senior minecart operator is very capable, but he has a bad temper and can be very stubborn. Things would be good if he had gifted apprentice to begin with, but that's sadly not the case right now. So please help him find a way to help him. What say you? Can you do me this favor? Not a problem. Leave it to me. They usually stay at the vagrant shelter in the mines. I already told the senior minecart operator about this. When you see him, just say my name and he'll know. Okay. Nice. We got some more stuff. Oh.
Quick, let's head over.
Oh? Oh?
Oh my, this doesn't look good. Can you hear me? Are you okay?
He's still breathing. Try not to panic on Gertie.
Is everything okay? Wait, isn't that Peak? Don't tell me he fell asleep in the middle of the road again.
Watch him be dead.
Oh, it's you three. Back in the underworld so soon? Word must have gotten out that I was renovating the hotel today. Being the kind-hearted young man that he is, Pete came straight over and offered to help. There we were hard at work when all of a sudden the hotel started shaking. I got everyone outside as fast as I could, but I think Pete was hit by a ceiling tile.
Quick, mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.
I don't think that's necessary. Look, he's awake.
Peek, are you awake? Oh, thank goodness you're all right. Easy now. Take your time.
Oh, my back. Oh, I was having such a great nap. How did I...
Are you okay, bro? Let me take you to Natasha's clinic.
Hey, look where he was lying. What is that?
It's an old photo. I thought I lost this ages ago. How did it get...
Aunt Gertie, isn't that you in the photo? And old Goethe, too. You look so young.
Don't I know it? My distant cousin had only just taken over the family business at the time. He wrote me a letter inviting me to head up and take a look. It's been nearly 20 years already. I remember chatting in the hotel lobby and drinking tea. I wonder if we'll ever get another chance to do that.
You know, we've got some good news for you, haven't we?
The hotel burned down. It's over. You can't go back. You tell Gertie about the victory.
Is that true? Bronya, I can't believe my ears.
Put your faith in Bronya.
I don't know what to say. Turns out things aren't always lost forever. It feels like better days are finally on the horizon. Thank you all so much for coming to tell me the good news. I haven't felt like this in a long time. We'll get plenty of guests staying at the hotel again once the passageway is open. But there's no way I'm letting them set eyes on this old place looking like this. Oh, and we're gonna need to expand the menu. Oh dear. Action stations!
Action stations? Already? Oh, ow! Oh! I have my head.
Please let Dr. Natasha know not to worry. We're all okay. You three will have to come and stay again once the hotel is fully renovated.
Why does Peak sound familiar? Like, I know we ran into him earlier, but his voice is like tickling something in my brain. New message. At DB, at March 7th, at Don Hung. Well, never mind. I was going to talk about, like, I don't think there, if you're adding someone, there can be spaces in their name, right? The center of the Stellaron is complete and the spatial distortion is dissipating. Good job. We should be back soon. Something bad is up with Bronya. This is so not over. Don't rush. Go at your own pace. The express will be here before you're ready to leave. Great. I'm craving some juice. Pom Pom still owes me a glass. How's Yarilo 6? Not great. Even though the influence of the Stellaron has basically subsided, the existing fragmentum is too deeply rooted. The Eternal Freeze has lasted a very long time, enough to severely impact the ecology of the planet. In short, the planet will probably regain the vitality that it once had a thousand years ago. In such a short time. Oh, how could this be? Is there anything else we can do? As Trailblazers, our mission has already concluded successfully. The fate of this world should be handed back to its inhabitants. Humankind has always struggled against austere conditions, and has always managed to thrive in spite of it. You're texting too much, Welt! You're texting too much! Welt! 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 Let me scroll back up. It's a lie! We'll be revived. Austere conditions always managed to thrive in spite of it. Now that the Eternal Freeze is gone, the Fragmentum has lost its momentum to expand. Eurelio 6 will be revitalized. Believe in the perseverance of her people. I detect a high-frequency spatial energy surge in the north of Yarilo 6. You might be interested in checking it out. Don't worry, that energy is not related to the Stellaron. It's only an echo left behind after spatial distortions fade away. Inside the echo, our perceptions of space and time that we are used to will become radically altered to the point where it might even reconstruct certain scenes from our own past experiences. If you're in the mood and wish to relive those memorable adventures, you can try your luck where the echoes can be found. Oh, that's cool. Wait, that's really cool.
Oh, Mr. Yang put it nicely, but the reality is this. We sealed the Stellaron, but that's not gonna solve the problems on this planet.
But that's kind of like not our
There I
role.
was getting excited to tell everyone the good news.
Like, it's still going to be better, and it's at least not going to get worse. We did all we could. Now it's a matter of time.
That's the cruelty of a Stellaron. Still, compared with some of the other planets we visited, at least this one has hope.
So, should we tell everyone the deal?
We should tell Bronya when the time's right. Let's not dampen the spirit just yet.
Yeah. Echo of War. Review past memories of battling formidable foes and obtain trace memories and rare light cones. Oh. I'll do that later. Oh gosh, I have so little time to do so many events. I have so little time to do so many events. Stop. 3, 4... 5, 6. We have 6 things to do. Okay. We got it. We got to get out of here. I'm not gonna do the Echo of War right now. I'll worry about that later. Let's teleport back up to Nat. Also, that would just completely throw off the entire pacing of the game right now, so I'm just not going to. Who are you? Look like a... Oh, no, I was gonna say you look like a character, but never mind.
Well, are you hurt? Let me take a look.
I hope your exploration will make progress, DB, and your journey will be free of pain. Of course, even if you get injured by accident, no need to panic. Just leave it to the doctor. Dr. Natasha, we're back.
Is everyone all right? Thanks for your help.
Maybe next time we can send a group notification. For you, anything.
I'm flattered.
Of course I have to say that.
Now we just have to wait for the official news. I hope Bronya doesn't keep us too long.
Huh. Do you think Svarog and Clara felt the effects of our battle with the Guardian?
I think they'll be fine. Plus, Svarog's devotion to Clara is even greater than his hostility to Wildfire. If you're worried, you could look for them over at the robot settlement.
Okay, yeah, let's go do that. See, there's so much left to do. I'm not gonna take the time to do the Echoes of War right now. Because I also just don't care that much about it. Like, obviously, it's very cool for later. But again, after this, I need to record, like, 8 episodes of this? Like,
Friends of Clara.
hey, Perkins?
How did you know that was Perkins?
How can you not? What? What do you mean?
Thank you for rescuing Clara.
Seems like Perkins picked up a stammer.
Its language module must have malfunctioned. Can you take us to Clara?
Outsiders are friends of Clara. Follow me.
Oh, I thought the game broke. I mean, it kind of did. But yeah, no, and they're going to have to be, like, not even, like, because if they're as long as, like, other Hoyoverse, events, they're going to be, like, 3 to 5 hours long. So it's going to be 2 to 3 of the long, like, not the normal hour-long episodes that we do for Honkai Star Rail, but the, like, hour and a half to hour 50-minute long episodes, that kind of thing. So I'm going to be playing so much Honkai Star Rail. So much Honkai Star Rail in the next few days, and it's going to be obviously, like, I'm probably going to enjoy it, but it's also like that when you have to cram, it doesn't feel good.
Oh, it's the variables.
Aw, that's a cute name. Another nickname for the collection.
There was a huge shaking just now coming up through the ground. Mr. Svarog said it must have been...
Recalculating. Conclusion. Engine of creation. 97.66% probability.
Oh, hey, he's right. Old friend of yours?
The engine of creation was an immense construction machine created by the architects. It was not built to fight.
Nah, but they sure put some hands on him.
Well, whatever. We won. Thanks to that giant robot, we were finally able to take care of the Stellaron. And Branya made a promise. The underworld and the overworld will soon be reunited. Which means that you, Svarog, you won't have to worry about preserving the underworld for the time being. March, everyone, thank you so much. I wasn't sure you guys would be able to do it, but now... Mr. Svarog, what do you say? You guys said you were travelers from other worlds, right? I want to be just like you. One day, I'm gonna go traveling to faraway places and make new friends.
I know you will.
Calculation result. Update. Mission number 0001. Preserve the underworld. Complete.
Oh, that's good. That's a good line. It's not as good as, but it feels similar to, like, in, like, Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom when you get, like, defeat Ganon or find Zelda at the very beginning of the game, and then you get those completed at the end. March on Hung at DB, are you seeing this? This android can actually send messages. Oh, she's great. How do you feel physically? Thanks to Sela, I'm fine now. Oh yeah, I bet. Thank goodness I've already given orders to the Silvermane guards to immediately lift the blockade between the underworld and the overworld, and some people in the underworld have already received the notice. After closing for more than a decade, the cable car station should finally be reopening soon. If you don't mind, I would like you to come to the overworld for my succession ceremony. Woohoo! We wouldn't miss it for the universe. See you there, hee hee. See you there then. She's so cute. She's a precious bean.
Quick as a flash.
Oh, nice. Oh.
She certainly moves a lot faster than some people I know.
If you haven't got anything nice to say right now, zip it.
I'm just going. Okay, they're done talking now. Excellent. Boop boop boop. Boulder Town. We're just kind of zipping around all over the place right now, and that's totally fine. Because it is with how long the story has been, if there wasn't any kind of satisfying falling action, I'd be so upset.
We're about to miss out on a moment of history.
No way! After all our hard work, how could we miss out on the final celebration, right?
The smell of freedom in the air.
I smell it too. For Oleg and I, not to mention the other adults, reopening the passageway means rediscovering old ways of living. Return to normality. Survival is no longer the top of the agenda. But for the children who were born into this era, who grew up in this isolation, this will be a new life altogether.
I don't like the way that mailbox is winking at me.
Once you've tasted freedom, it's difficult to accept a life of separation and isolation. Those of us whose childhoods were marred by tragedy, we must strive to do better for the next generation. I'm sorry. Here I am talking your ear off again. This is a day to remember. We should welcome it with smiles. If you have time, talk to the folks here. Every one of them will tell you about their excitement. Then when you're ready, let's go home.
I'm ready. Oh, cable car operator.
Finally, I can get back to supervising the cable cars. I thought I'd spend the rest of my life in those mines. Ah, it's you, the liberators of the underworld. You're the first passengers we've had since being sealed off. It'll be my honor to get you to the surface in one piece.
Huh, One Piece. Do you have a license?
Oh, I'm afraid you might have to make an exception, miss. My license has expired. I haven't had the chance to go up and renew it for 10 years now.
Okay, you know that's fair.
So, ready to climb aboard?
Time to take the kids out for some fresh air.
Sisters, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, gather round. The cable car passenger service is about to restart.
Oh, let's go.
Look at the big blue ceiling!
That's not a ceiling, Hook. That's the sky.
So this is the overworld? The air here smells different.
Less rust and geomarrow particles floating around. Take a deep breath, children. This is what freedom tastes like. I never thought I'd live to see the administrative district again. All those years.
Oh, I didn't mean to click.
You're right, Oleg. It's funny. The moment I boarded the cable car, my mind was filled with everything I wanted to do on the surface. But now, I just want to sit down, zone out, and watch the people coming and going. And let the day just pass me by.
Enjoy the peace and quiet, Natasha. We earned it.
I need the guy who plays Oleg to read an audiobook.
Oh, it's Japard! Is he here to meet us?
He's still on duty. Huh. He must have recovered quickly.
Why would you put multiple lines of
Say hi!
Why would you put multiple lines of dialogue when he's 3 meters away?
Welcome back to the administrative district, Trailblazers.
Trailblazers. First time anyone's called us that on this planet.
The architects think it's only right that we should address you properly. Outsiders is hardly fitting anymore.
True and
Please
based.
allow me to apologize again for what happened in the restricted zone. You were only trying to help. I should have trusted Serval's judgment. Thanks for understanding. Lady Bronya's inaugural address will begin soon. She asked me to pass on her invitation to you.
Yeah, she better. We are her best friends. Again, we're just the best friend squad. We're gonna make friends with everyone, everywhere we go. We have no enemies. Cocolia's dead. She doesn't count. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was taking a drink. I kind of looked away, and when I clicked X, I realized I was making a decision.
Huh?
Phooey.
That's soon
insisted on delivering the speech as soon as possible. She wants the people to understand what happened. The address will be held at Everwinter Monument. I hope the three of you can find time to attend.
I mean, yeah. I physically can't move on to the plot until it does. Where's that telling us to go? Oh, up above. Oh, okay. Ooh. I realize we could just teleport, but it feels proper. It feels right and proper to walk out. Hello, trash can. I'm not here for you. I'm here for my friends. But treasure chest comes before all my friends. Excellent. They will never escape my gaze. Oh. Whoa, look at this. There's like 10 people here. We really couldn't get a bigger crowd for this. Hello, Clara.
Did you see that, Clara? A super big steel monster just ran past. I don't think that's a monster. Mr. Svarog's database has information about it. It's called... I can't remember. Don't worry about the name. The important thing is I saw what it can do. It has a huge appetite and swallows people whole.
See, she is the true villain of the story.
And it just so happens to be the mole's next target.
Oh, never mind. She wants to save people.
Beat the iron monster and save the people in its tummy. I don't think that's how it works.
Anyways, let's go.
There's a crowd gathering over there. Is the address starting soon?
Looks like it. Bronya hasn't arrived yet, though. Let's find somewhere to wait.
Okay. I want to see if I can find, like, Natasha or, like, Sela first. Just to see if I can find any of our other friends. Because, I'm not going to lie, I don't really care to talk to... Your heart must be as cold as the benches in Belobog. Poet DB written in Belobog during winter. Nice. No, I want... Wait, their benches are ergonomic in design, but their placement doesn't take the environment into account. Excellent. Collect. Because I don't really care to talk to Oleg. Offense should be taken to that. But if there's like Sampo or Natasha, I want to steal this guy's thing. Or Sampo, Natasha. Svarog would be cool to see up here. But I'm not seeing anyone. It'd be cool to get to talk to them again. Before this all happens. But I guess not. Hang on. Maybe she was down here. Why is my run not working? Okay, now it is. There's Natasha. There's my friend. Hello.
I don't know if you've ever had that feeling. When you stop and look back on the things you've done. And wonder at all the obstacles you've overcome. The strength you've displayed. And then you start to doubt yourself. And wonder if you've lost that.
Yeah,
drive.
I can relate to that.
If everything were to happen again, would you still stand strong?
I know the feeling.
Oh, good. Well, I mean, it's good to know someone in this world feels the same way as me. I haven't been able to sit back once over the past 10 years. A moment's negligence could have brought wildfire crashing down. And the underworld would have been beyond saving. Staying vigilant wasn't the issue. It was the not knowing whether I'd ever be able to let my guard down again. No matter what anyone says, I believe your arrival was the reward for my long vigil.
Aww.
Thank you, Trailblazer.
But yeah, no, the reason I relate to that is because after being injured, I've been trying to get back into shape, diet again, and lose weight. And the dieting thing is like mostly because like I had gotten like a really good diet and I wasn't like addicted to like caffeine, or I didn't feel like a reliance on like fast food or anything like that. But now if like since I have to, oh, this is so peaceful. And now that I have to do it all again, and I don't feel as strong as before, it's been a much bigger struggle this time. So like I can relate to that because I'm literally having to go through the same thing again.
Whoa, this must be it.
Citizens of Belobog, I kindly ask for your attention. Lady Bronya Rand's inaugural address will begin shortly. Please remain orderly.
People of Belobog, hear me.
How do I? There we go. Excellent. Thumbnail, am I right? Maybe, probably not. It might be one of the things from the cutscene.
Today we gather here to celebrate our victory, but it was a sacrifice made by a mighty guardian that delivered us this opportunity. She dispelled an evil that cost us 700 years of suffering. And in the process, she paid the ultimate price. The sacrifice of Cocolia Rand ushers in a new chapter. The blizzard beyond the walls will die away, and the offensives of our Silvermane guards will begin to contain the Fragmentum's advance. In the far north, I witnessed with my own eyes the struggle between the late Supreme Guardian and the evil power that sought to destroy us. In her last moments, the Supreme Guardian told me her greatest regret. The order to seal off the underworld from the overworld. With the passage of time, she gradually came to realize the consequences of that decision. Although tortured with guilt, she could not undo the damage. In her final moments, she wanted us to mark the Stellaron's end by reuniting Belobog. Overworlders and Underworlders must embrace the dawn of a new age. Together, people of the Underworld, I dare not ask for your forgiveness. I now know the reality of your decade of suffering, but I want us to work together. We know that without your perseverance and hard work, Belobog will not recover its former glory. And on that note, I'd like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to a few guests of the city.
And the Sea of Civilization will not be preserved. Oops, my bead.
Most of you were not aware of their arrival. But it is thanks to them that our world now flourishes with hope.
Oh wait, shoot, she's talking about us. Oh, hang on.
We realize that while we remain focused on preserving the ground beneath our feet, we should not forget to look up into the sky. I firmly believe that with the determination of everyone, our world, the world the Trailblazers call Yarilo 6, will no longer be alone among the stars.
Oh, look, there's Sela. Oh, hello.
But before we accomplish that goal, I humbly ask you to follow me into the future. I, Bronya Rand, the 19th Guardian of Belobog, hereby take my oath.
Lady Bronya! Lady Bronya! Long live Belobog!
Excellent. Nice. Is there a chest in here? No.
Bronya, we're back.
March, Don Hung, and you. It's wonderful you made it to the address. Sorry, I know the invitation was very last minute, but I needed to get the news out as soon as possible. The longer people waited, the more rumors started to swirl. The situation risked spinning out of control.
Are you fully recovered?
Yes, I'm fine now, don't worry. My mother... she tried to force the voice of the Stellaron into my head. It was a terrible feeling. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't shown up.
That was some speech, Bronya. If I had to talk like that in front of a huge crowd, I'd be shaking head to toe.
It was all just a bunch of palatable lies. I hope you never have a similar experience, March.
Oh. Oh, that made me so sad. Part about persevering, the seed of civilization was real.
I prefer to be honest with the people. But I also want to preserve their hope.
Don Hung, wanna talk about Mr. Yang's findings?
Allow me to explain.
Telling Bronya about Welt's observations.
Which means the fragmentum has already taken root by this point. Even though the Stellaron is sealed, we won't be able to reverse the damage immediately.
Stellarons are terrible things. Sorry, we promised you.
No need for apologies. You've gone out of your way to save this world.
No.
You nearly lost your life. I have no right to ask for more. Besides, I agree with Mr. Yang. Ultimately, the fate of Belobog is in the hands of its own people.
The Astral Express will do everything within our power to help.
In that case, as a leader, I must give you a promise of the same weight.
Ah, dude, there's so gonna be a moment where, like, there's gonna be, like, an on your left moment where we're, like, really down and out and everyone's gonna show up. I can't wait. I can't wait.
With everything we have until the day you Trailblazers return. Even if it takes another 700 years, the children of Yarilo 6 will look up to the sky with hope in their hearts. So long, my friends. May the preservation bless your journey.
Congrats! That was one heck of a first trailblazing expedition.
Worth celebrating, I'd say.
On a scale of 1 to 5, how would you rate this journey? 2.5?
What? That run of the mill, huh?
My scoring criteria are different from yours.
Anyway, we should be asking you. Any thoughts you want to share?
I feel like I could find 100 more monsters.
Spirit, come on. We should take some more photos before we head back to the Express. Let's go. One more round in the administrative district.
Plan our ornaments. Rise wear with various special stats gain bonuses if the wearer wears a complete set. Oh, more things in the relic page, huh? Attack 4.1%, increases the wearer's. Okay, yeah, equip. Cool. Just more stat stuff, essentially. Hello, Stellar Jade? Do I... No, my one Stellar Jade, I didn't get it.
Anya said she's willing to wait 700 years for us. Huh. Don Hung, how long can humans live for? Here we are, Everwinter Monument. Photo time!
I was still 13 meters away. I was still 13 meters away. Why did it stop? I hate it. I hate it here.
Oh, Kayla and Hook are here too. Let's make sure we get them in the background.
Good idea. Let's show them the photos once we're done. How do I go selfie mode? Oh wait, I thought we were taking pictures of us and they were supposed to be in the background.
Okay, where to next? Oh, we haven't seen Serval since we got back.
Yes! Let's go say hi! I was gonna start talking about something, but then I was like,
Didn't your parents tell you to knock before?
don't you sass me.
It's you three. Come on in. I was just talking to Clara about you.
How have you been, big sister?
Oh?
Serval's workshop is amazing. There are all kinds of things.
Miss Serval.
I didn't mean to click it.
Clara is such a well-mannered kid. Meanwhile, all the architect's children are still calling me auntie and making me feel old.
Let's take a photo together.
This feels like one of my fan meetups. Anyway, for you guys, I do autographs for free.
Oh, thanks. You're so sweet.
Photo. Oh, I remember. When I was little, Mr. Svarog took a photo for me.
Over here, Clara. Want to learn some cool poses?
Okay. There we go. There we go.
There's gotta be a better shot than this one.
I was trying really hard not to blink. We shouldn't have trusted an amateur.
How dare.
Never mind. At least it's memorable. A little farewell gift from the Astral Express.
Huh? You're leaving so soon? I understand. Well, this photo will always be close to my heart. I'll make a copy for you too, Clara.
So I wish that we could actually do a selfie mode and like set up the characters. Like all the games have like photo modes in them and everything. Yeah, ZZZ is the only one that actually lets you do stuff with it. Like, come on. It'd be so cool if like for this, like we could actually turn it into selfie mode. We could position like Dawn and March in like specific ways, like get them positioned. Like it'd be cool. Also so soon. I've been here for over a month. I'm ready to head out.
Thanks, Mr. Vol. Big sister, March, Dunhung. Thanks for taking care of me. Safe travels. If you have time, please come back and visit me and Mr. Svarog.
Oh, only the two places. Alright, yeah, we're not gonna go see Sela or anything. Okay.
To the Goethe Hotel for a good night's sleep.
We can sleep when we're back on the express.
He sounds ready to go.
Not so fast. Last time we were here, that evil Madam Guardian interrupted us before we'd gotten the most out of our luxury suites. Don't you think we should make up for it? Come on. Himeko and Mr. Yang are grown-ups. I'm sure they'll cope without us for one night.
March, I've been here for over a month. Let me go.
Don't you want to chit-chat with the locals now that Belobog is full of life again? I know I do.
Okay, I guess we'll go to the hotel. No, but for real though, while I am pretty... with no surprises this time. Well, I am pretty ready to leave and get started on like the events and like the next story, obviously. This has been so good. And I'm going to feel like I'm already like kind of like said like, oh, we are leaving Bronya and we're leaving Sela. I don't care about Sampa. But we're leaving like Natasha. Like, I really have like enjoyed these characters and their story, and it's been so cool. Wait, status effect. Oh. And again, I've heard that the next stories are not as good as this, especially like the pacing, where I feel like this has been like, outside of like, again, like literally like the one like robot section with the quizzes and everything, I'm like, this story has been like really well paced in my opinion. You're overwhelmed by a sea of wariness. Go to bed. Engine of creation, Cocolia, and ethereal outer space. The gaze of perseverance, your fragmental memory of the battle of the surreal montage. In the midst of this frantic tapestry of events, you see the moment Cocolia perished with the Stellron. A strange voice speaks to you in a hushed tone. But the voice passes rapidly. You try to recall what you saw in those fleeting moments, but you find no trace. All of a sudden, you hear it again, a female voice in your ear. Oh, God.
At the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve.
Hey, yo, fellas, you're afraid to make any noises in your girl's ear, but I have Himiko in my ear. I mean, Kafka! No, not Himiko, sorry! God, I can't. Every single time I try to make anytime I try to make any jokes, that's why I tend to not actually make jokes too much in these series, is because whenever I do, I flub it, and it just becomes awkward, and I hate it. That's why I don't make jokes. I just tend to yap. Even like dumb, simple, ugh.
It was a close thing, all right. Good thing it dawned on me. Hey, Sampo doesn't have to be a protagonist, right? The likes of us are better suited to, shadowy comic relief, eh?
Yeah.
Turns out the Astral Express crew is more fun than I expected. You liked it? Really? Told you so.
Sampo, the TV's not on.
No. I'm in no hurry to
Also, his hair in front of his eye makes him look high.
What? Oh, Epsilon? What fun can you get out of a giant Vanity Fair like that? True happiness always entails the manifestation of the dignity of mankind. Now, that's a quote I live by. Well, bye for now. Send my regards to the guys and girls in the tavern. Oh, and don't forget to say that Sempo Kaski will catch them for the next one. Time to make my curtain call.
Of all the characters to be reoccurring,
I dedicate my performance. I wonder, did I bring a little more joy into your lives? You don't have to answer that. But if the answer is no, then you'll break my heart.
of all the characters to be reoccurring, what do you mean it's Sampo? Huh. Like, here's the thing. I unironically do like him. He's funny. But like, come on. Anyone else? I dreamed about Sampo.
You poor thing. Also check the lunar calendar. They might be unlucky.
That's exactly how I was feeling, March.
Message?
Yeah.
It's time to go. The conductor will nag us again if we put the express behind schedule.
We're the only reason it's moving. He can shut up.
Yeah. Well, pack your souvenirs and stuff. Back home we go.
I need the book. The one that I've never planned to read. Do. Goodbye, everyone. Oh.
It's been more than a decade. I'm so glad to see you in the hotel lobby again, Mr. Goethe.
Unbelievable. Feels like it was just yesterday that I was showing you around the hotel all those years ago. I'm too old to remember a lot of things, but that day, I remember clearly as ever.
Since the passage between the overworld and underworld has opened up again, it's about time we shared some tips with each other. Hotel manager to hotel manager.
Of course, of course. I was worried before that after losing customers from the overworld, you would go out of business, but your establishment is still alive and well, all thanks to your superb management.
You flatter me, Goethe. My hotel is getting refurbished. I'll be sure to invite you to visit again when the work is all done.
Aw. That was really sweet. I don't know, I just really like that. That's why I needed to check in on it. Okay. Okay. We need to run. I'm going to run all the way over there just in case anyone says something. And it gives us a little time to chat, you and me, audience. If there's anyone even watching to this point. Just thoughts on everything that was going on, all the story and everything. Like, just the Yarilo 6 in general. Obviously, again, I think that this is perfectly paced. If there was just, like, more gameplay and, like, more dungeons and everything, that's perfect. I feel like this could be its own standalone game.
It's sad to say goodbye.
Nothing lasts forever. You'll stop feeling sad the moment you set foot on the express.
Hey, I'm not that heartless, you know.
Leave Yarilo 6 and return to the express. Yes.
What do you mean? Are you saying rebuilding the underworld isn't one of your
Oh.
priorities? Of course not. I'm just saying we have limited assets and we need new parameters. Assets, parameters. You sure love your fancy words. Forget it. Leave it to me. I'll go down myself. Come on, Sela. I won't leave you to— Look, Branya! There'll be plenty of difficulties waiting for them, right?
Yes. Their future is filled with even more uncertainty than ours. But we will prevail here, even if it means arguments like this go on forever.
They won't go on forever if I win them.
That was really cute.
Welcome home, you three.
I was actually sad, like, oh, they're just gonna get into fights and things aren't gonna get better, but that was a nice resolution.
Mr. Yang! Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished.
Although Welt and I didn't get the chance to go with you, I can tell you worked hard to bring things back to normal. Well done, everybody. And especially you. I heard a lot of good things about you.
Die! I didn't mean to collect it.
I'd say it's a solid 5 stars.
Oh, thank you.
Get some rest on the Express. Eurilo 6 was not an easy ride. Pom-Pom is of the opinion that we should leave as soon as possible to avoid potential resurgences of the anomalies we experienced earlier. Himiko and I agree.
Which means we need to decide where our next destination is, soon.
That's right.
That's the path of the Nameless, I presume. Always on the road, always trailblazing. I'm not complaining, by the way. One adventure after another, that's exactly what I signed up for.
Looks like March has fallen in love with the way of the Nameless. That's good to hear. You can head back to your rooms for some rest, or stay here and make yourselves a cup of coffee, whichever you like.
I'll head back to my room then.
There I was thinking this guy would gradually open up.
We need to give him some time, March. I think he treasures the time spent with you guys. About your battle against the Supreme Guardian and the whole Stellaron situation, you must have a lot of unanswered questions, I suppose. While you were away, Welt and I did some research and came to some interesting conclusions. Let me know if you want to ask about anything.
Okay.
Home sweet home. Mr. Yang and Himiko must be bored given how long our train
Silent
will stay here.
Galaxy. Hang on,
Here's our next stop. I can't wait.
I need to check something. Travel log. Nope. Okay, we haven't finished Yarilo 6 yet.
The Express crew tread upon the
Ah!
trails. We travel between worlds, like a thread weaved into the life stories of others.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bump the mic.
The universe is vast beyond our imagination. It's a miracle that our paths converge. The fact that we get to know and travel with each other can only be seen as the design of destiny. Thank you for becoming our companion. I'll do my best to answer any questions you may have.
I'd like to talk about the battle with Cocolia.
Oftentimes, those who are involved in historic events don't have the opportunity to see things from a wider perspective. I hope as an onlooker, I may provide some help.
About the path of preservation.
The preservation is known for their indifference. Unless you become a zealot like those with the corporation, it's hard to share in the Eon's power. Determined to preserve the world they loved, the architects held on for hundreds of years. But as the fragmentum continued to advance, their already wavering faith started to show some cracks. And one particular guardian, Cocolia, abandoned the path of preservation altogether. In contrast, you stood your ground and proved your faith in the Amber Lord. Judging by how the battle turned out, Klapoth responded to your wish. Their gaze infused you with the power to wield the weapon of a supreme guardian and to take control of the Colossus.
I was meant to thank you for your support during the battle.
Welt and I may have stayed on the Express this whole time, but we've been watching over you from the moment you set foot on Eurilo 6. Friends look after each other. The same goes for us Nameless. Please remember, no matter where you are in the universe, the Express will always be behind you. Is a Stellaron. There's no doubt about that. What I've gathered so far suggests it's likely that the Supreme Guardian was corrupted by the Stellaron at a very young age. All the tragedies that came after can be traced to that point.
On the flip side, we can't judge Cocolia too harshly. Imagine if it were you or me who had to sit on the throne and watch the city slowly being brought to its knees. Would we not question what we believed in?
Mm-hmm. Let's talk about
Sure,
something
ask
else.
away. We've got plenty of time.
Oh, good lord.
It's virtually impossible to destroy a Stellaron. No one, not even Herda, has found a way to break its structure. The best we can do at this stage is to prevent its energy from overflowing. When the Supreme Guardian was defeated, the Stellaron that had been transmitting energy to her exposed its weakness to us for a brief period of time, allowing Weltenai to contain its power. That's about all we can do about a Stellaron. It may be suppressed for now, but it's only a matter of time before it regains power. But this brief window should allow the people on this planet to heal and rebuild. Welt may be better equipped to answer that. But if you want my 2 cents, I'd say it's unlikely. I guess it's possible, but it would take a long time. I can tell from your report that the new Supreme Guardian of Belobog is a smart young lady with leadership qualities. What's more important is that she now understands her people after the journey with you. The firm and honest support she gets from people around her will also prove immensely useful. But fate likes to play tricks on people. Even if during their lifetime they manage to make Eurilo 6 prosper again to a certain degree, they will remain vulnerable and helpless to countless threats lurking in the recesses of the universe. We can only give them our best wishes from afar. You're most welcome. Have some rest. You've earned it.
Thank you. Chat with Welt about what you've seen. Okay.
So, your first trailblazing expedition has concluded. How do you feel? Be it joy or pain, success or regret, it's all part of the journey. Those feelings will accompany you as long as you tread on the trailblaze, and one day you'll grow used to them. It seems you have something on your mind. Let's hear it. I'd like to hear a fresh perspective myself. As talkative as Himiko is, we've pretty much run out of topics. I'm afraid not. As I've mentioned before, the Stellaron's influence on Eurilo 6 is more profound than we might think. I don't think Belobog's fight against the lingering effects of the Stellaron will end anytime soon. But the balance of power is tilting ever so slightly towards humanity, the crucial factor being the hope you brought about.
Aww.
As intangible as it may sound, don't underestimate hope, because the power it inspires has no limit. Like the Stellaron, it's a seed that may grow into something much bigger. But, in my opinion, the fruit that hope bears will have a much bigger impact than that of the Stellaron. Is that so? Well, I think you did the right thing. It's better to move forward with the burden of knowledge than to tread a perilous road with blind optimism. I remember a distant world where the people were faced with unimaginable danger every single day. But they saved their planet time after time with wisdom and courage. This goes to show how much of a difference ordinary people can make. I hope Eurilo 6 sees that too. I too wish to go with you, but Himiko insisted on letting you and your friends rise to the challenge. I'd been observing what's happening on the ground from the Express, and I have to admit that I got sweaty palms a couple times. I was glad to see you three meet friends you could trust and overcome hardships. Well done. Himiko was calm from the very beginning. She kept telling me to trust you youngsters' decisions. And she was right. I really need to stop worrying so much.
It's been nice chatting with you, Mr. Yang.
Get some sleep. We'll be heading off again soon.
Chat with Pom Pom Get ready for your next journey. Okay. We're so close.
We're back. Shh. Checking star rail stability. Pom Pom needs to focus.
Good to see you too.
Spatial readout. Back to the normal bracket. Star rail stability keeps rising. 56%, 57%. The numbers have stabilized. Dispatch the
Let's go. Let's get out of here. Move, 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 move.
Welcome back to the Express. You've accomplished your Trailblaze mission. The Express appreciates your help.
How's the Express doing?
To you, the Space Fisher is healing up, and the Star Rail has become stable enough for us to dispatch the Express.
Why the dot dot dot? Why the dot dot dot?
As for the coaches, Pom Pom's checked every nook and cranny and made sure everything's in good order.
Oops, I forgot to bring you souvenirs.
Don't worry about it. Eurillo 6 probably doesn't have anything worth buying anyway. Plus, it's your first time on a Trailblaze mission, so Pom Pom will let it slide this time. But don't forget, next time.
Where's our next stop?
Destination will be announced at the navigation meeting. For now, get some rest and stay tuned.
Need to get some juice for March.
Oh, Pom Pom almost forgot. There you go. Careful not to spill it.
Thank you, conductor.
When are we leaving, conductor?
By the way, to avoid encountering the anomalies again, the Express will dispatch shortly and head to a more stable area. For your safety, please don't leave your seat until the Express has reached cruising speed.
Ah, said Pom Pom. Whatever. I was gonna look at it. We can worry about that significantly later. Oh my gosh, so many messages.
It's about time we hit the road, passengers. Thanks to the 3 Trailblazers, the activity of the Fragmentum has reached the lowest level, and the readings regarding the status of the Star Rail have returned to normal. Pom Pom will dispatch the Express shortly, and will be leaving Eurillo 6. Please be seated and say your goodbyes to this planet.
Sorry that I've really just stopped talking. I just, like, we've been almost going for 2 hours, and I do need to be ending the episode here soon. And we have so much dialogue to get through that I'm like, I just need to. Also, ooh, fancy boy. Is this like a preview for the next planet? Oh, more fancy boys. Hello.
Yes, General.
That's a girl. Never mind.
Watch this person carefully.
Is that Kaggy? Is that Kaggy Films?
Remember me. I remember. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price.
Oh?
You are not one of them, Jin Yuan. Of 5 people,
Oh.
3 must pay a price. You are one of them.
Hey.
Hold on. I'll be there soon.
What did I tell you? He's definitely sleeping in. We Trailblazers can go days without sleep, but when we do hit the hay, we have to make up for it. Anyway, no point wasting our time in the corridor. The conductor wants us to attend a warp navigation meeting. Same old location, apparently, and we can't be late. Let's head over. Oh, by the way, you drew the short straw. It's your turn to wash the coffee cups this week.
Oh no. Okay. Hang on. Is it done? Is Yarilo 6 officially over? Let's go do the mission talk and then we'll end. And then we'll end.
Morning. You're very punctual.
And a wonderful morning to you too, Himiko.
Oh, I can't remember the last time I got such a polite response.
Anything for you.
The trailblazing of Eurilo 6 is drawn to a close, and the Astral Express must depart for the next planet.
What's the next planet like?
Not telling yet.
Oh.
We'll make an official announcement in the meeting, but I'm keeping you in suspense for now.
Okay.
The meeting will start soon.
Oh! Sila's here?
Hey! Thanks for the invite. I'm so excited. This view isn't something you see every day.
I
So,
did?
You guys travel across the galaxy and journey through space like this every day? That's so cool. No wonder everyone on the Express is so knowledgeable.
You were on the ground when we flew into the sky. What do you mean? Everyone except me.
Not like you to be modest.
Oh, shut up.
I've yet to experience it myself, but no one in their right mind would turn down a chance to journey through space. Boarding the Express is just one small step. I don't know if I'll ever get the chance to travel the depths of the universe. After all, I did promise Branya and Nat that I'd continue to protect the underworld and help rebuild Belobog.
Yeah, so how does doing this help?
I bet there's still a chance for kids like Hook and Clara, right? Who knows? Maybe they'll be able to represent Belobog as it returns to the arms of the universe.
Did I miss something? Oh my gosh, I have so many texts to look at. I feel like that's after we do all the event stuff. Visitor verification. Bronia has become a visitor on the Express. You might come across Bronia when you turn to the Express. Oh, that's cool. Oh, her art's so good. Sela has become a visitor to the Express. You might come across Sela when you return to the Express. That's cool. That's really cool. But I'm going to end there. Again, mostly just because I am tired, and I feel like I've got, like, you guys can probably tell, I've kind of run out of steam a little bit. So just really, really quick. I guess I'll just quickly go over it, because I did not expect that to keep going, essentially. Again, I really liked it. It felt incredibly paced. The music, the presentation, everything about it was incredible. The actual, like, emotional payoff to everything in the end was incredibly satisfying. I didn't expect that good of writing to come from this. Like, with how the first arc of Genshin was, of just kind of like, okay. You know? Just, like, kind of like, okay. I wasn't expecting too much from this, but this was great. And it does suck, obviously, that it sounds like that it just kind of goes down from here. That was a good stretch. But at the same time, I'm still glad to have experienced it. I feel like I had so much more to say. You know, to be fair, we've kind of given all our thoughts during it. I think my favorite character right now, Sela or Bronia. I feel like that's fair. I feel like those are like the fair ones. I feel like those are the obvious two to have up there. You know what I mean? So yeah, those are the two that I like. Also, I want to talk to Pom Pom really quick because we have so many rewards to get.
Did you receive the destination overview?
Himiko's going to announce in the meeting.
Don't know yet.
No.
After all that cold and exhaustion on Eurilo 6, you must be looking forward to the next planet.
I want my rewards, little boy.
Pom-Pom's thrilled that you're enjoying your journey. A long, long time ago, this train would ferry the Nameless from planet to planet. Now it's able to do the same again.
If you're ready, head over to the front of the train. The meeting is about to start. If you're ready, head over to the...
How's my trailblazing level? Yes! Claim. 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 Why does it take so long to claim? Oh my gosh, we should have claimed all these at the beginning as we were going. Oh no, this sucks, but now we have enough to do a summon. We have summon time. Ah, beautiful. Oh, equipment. Hello, hello, thank you, thank you. Yeah, again, I feel like we talked a lot about, like, my thoughts on it throughout the story, essentially. So I feel pretty content in not talking more about it. Because again, like, what else is there left for me to say? The climax was incredible. Everything about the final battle was awesome and so much fun. And yeah, I'm just very satisfied. Again, I hope that what I've heard isn't true and that the stories stay as good as this, because if so, then I'm going to be loving it. Especially if, like, the events have this much quality to them, you know? I'm going to be having so much fun. But we'll see. We will see. Are we level 29? We are level 29. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Quid pro quo. Awesome, awesome. Now we can go... Hang on. Actually... No. I hate that there's not just a back out of that button. I want to look at the achievements really quick, because we have, like, what, 1,000? Yeah. Yeah, we have so much. Oh my gosh. You for battle, Rail to the Stars, Trailblazer. Trailblazer. Look, we have so many things to get. It's going to feel so good when the Fate thing actually drops and I actually, like, accept all of them. That's going to feel really good. It feels weird that we didn't get, like, a big thing for actually completing the story, though. That feels weird. We're at 6,000. Oh. We're so not going to be able to get 10,000 by the time. We're so not going to be able to, actually max out all the Fate characters. Yeah, that's not happening. Oh, who are you? You are beautiful, and your design, like the actual aesthetics of her are awesome. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I got really excited right there. That just gave me a kick of energy. Also, the fact that we actually got a character, considering our last multi was just these. Oh? Oh, let's go. Also feels very... That feels so appropriate for what we just went through. Dang, only one character again. But that's fine. That's fine. That's okay. I wish that there was something that was, like, showing us, like, how far along we were in, like, the pity. You know? I wish we had that. 31 out of 300. I mean, I guess we can click into it there. Oh, is that the girl of the place that we're going to next? It does feel weird that 5 of them. I guess it's like 2 from the prologue, 3 from Yarilo 6, and then 2 from wherever we're going next. I guess that makes sense. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, with that being said, now we're actually going to end the episode. Oh my gosh, what up? Anyways, so yeah, with all that being said, I'll see you all in the next one for when we're going to be doing 1 billion events. So with that being said, I'll see all you beautiful people in the next one. Bye-bye!